Is it live? I think we're live. Is it live? Dude, would you adjust your microphone where you're actually talking into the damn thing? I swear to God. It should be a little better, I would hope, anyway. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Mayhem Unleashed. This is live from Wrestling for a Cure, Season 5 at the Illinois building at the Illinois State Fairgrounds. If you guys are not here, you are really missing out. This is the perfect opportunity to get out, check out what's going on, see everything that's happening, and be a part of something that is amazing. You have a perfect opportunity right now to get out here. Come hang out with us. Come hang out with everybody that's a part of the show and be a part of the show and actually see one of the best independent wrestling cards that's been lined up in the last 15 years. You have a perfect opportunity right now to check it out. With me is CFT. I'm TJ Miner. We are live at the Illinois building right now. You ain't a part of the talent. You keep your ass down here. What is your problem? What is your major malfunction? I really don't understand you. I really don't get it. So now, obviously, I don't have headphones or anything. I can't tell what's going on. So, chat room, you can light up anytime. I hope everybody's having a good time today. I'm gonna try to log in here off of my phone and actually add it to the broadcast so we can give you guys a look of what's going on and
really
see.
Nice setup. Really nice setup.
And see everything that's happening. All right, so I'm getting ready to enter the studio. Let's see what we're doing here. Enter studio. Mute that. All right. Dude, your laptop is such a pain in the ass. You know that?
It's a piece of shit.
Your laptop is such a pain in the ass. So I'm going to turn the camera around. If I can remember how to work this thing. And we're going to give you guys a good view of everything that's happening from, all right, here's our announce table. This is what's going on around us right now. Obviously, they got the merchandise already set up. You can see where the fan seats are at. We are set and ready to go there. There's the ring. Ring is ready to go. The ring announcers are going to be in soon. We have obviously more of the setup for the stands and everything. Concessions are already set up and ready, and the talent is upstairs in the locker room right now, preparing for actually a really good day and a whole lot of fun. Hi, Amanda. How's it going?
Amanda?
Get that bounced out of there. So, dude, how many wrestling shows have you been to in Central Illinois?
This is actually legitimately my first time.
This is your first time?
This is my first one, yeah.
Okay, so you don't know what can really happen at one of these events.
No, I'm very excited to see what happens. We got like a lot. We got the Irish fight, or the street fight.
We got the Irish, the Dublin street fight.
I'm the dog.
You're such an idiot.
I'm going to have to step in here and freaking use this chair properly before I sit on it.
It's the Dublin street fight is what we're going to see. And that is between Douglas O'Shea and Sage Ramsey, Mr. Springfield Sage Ramsey, which I'm actually excited for. That's probably the one match I'm looking the most forward to tonight. That's going to be a hardcore match. It's anything goes. These guys are not even insured tonight. That's what we're getting ready to see. They are not even insured tonight.
That's going to be the best fight in my opinion. Huh? That's the one I'm looking forward to.
That's the one that's going to be nerve-wracking, to say the least. Then on top of it, we've got Anakin Murphy and IJ Sweet. We've got the Cruiserweight Championship coming up. That's going to be insane. We have, tonight we've got, what was it?
We got the title match.
We've got title matches all over the place tonight for Wrestling for a Cure matches and everything else. This is going to be a really good event. And this is Redemption, Season 5, The Road to 50,000. Tonight is the night that we find out if it's been made or broke. And if we've got to go another year trying to get to that $50,000 mark, my fingers are crossed. I hope we hit it.
I'm hoping we hit it too. I hope Keith's fingers over, he'll cross too. So
exactly. I really hope that we hit it. I hope it turns into being a great night tonight. I'm glad. This is my first time at a Wrestling for a Cure event. I have not been able to make the event yet. Although I've been supporting it for 5 years, I have not been able to be here because I've always had other obligations. And this year I said, no, the hell with it. I'm clearing everything. I will be here tonight. And I almost left everything at home and just said, let's do the broadcast and now I'll drive down. I'm like, no, I made a promise. We were going to broadcast from here live for our faithful and do the show. And that was the biggest point.
And I'm here with a fucked up back, and I don't care. I still want to do this because it's fucking, I mean, the setup here is just great, and the cause it's for.
Well, here's the thing is what's going to happen is if I can find Sage later on, you're getting hit with a chair.
You know my back is fucked up, right?
I still want to see you get hit with a chair. What's up? What's up, Bubba? Oh, I'm sure. Sage came down here to see me.
It's fucked up. Come on.
Man,
they can't even see.
Me and Sage have been friends for years, so I'm sure I could talk him into doing it. I mean, I've got the bribery material prepared if that's what it's going to take. And believe me, the bribery is not green. Yeah, his back is screwed up.
Fucked up. There ain't nothing to hurt my head.
Dude.
That's true.
Yeah. All right, so I got to tell you guys, we were getting everything set up. We were setting everything up today. Listen to this. This is insane. We all know about Tyler's proclivities when it comes to chickens. And we're getting everything set up, the board warmed up, we're ready to go, got the mics up, everything's working. And while we're sitting here at the table, all of a sudden, I feel a hand under the table, and it started running up my pant leg. It was odd. His hand's running up my pant leg, and it's just feeling, and it's kind of like doing the walking motion with the fingers. And I look, and it's this one, that damn chicken fucker.
To be fair, in my defense, natural instinct kicked in when I saw something to my right move.
I am not a chicken. What is your major malfunction? I am not a chicken.
Plenty things are wrong with me.
We've gotten that much over the last couple of months, but I'm not a chicken.
Well, I was disappointed when I found out it wasn't a chicken, so.
I think you're all set to go and spend a weekend with Fat 420.
I'm going to shoot myself in the head.
You've got to go into the shower after he's done. What do you think, Bubba? He's feeling me up, man. I think he needs to go spend some time with Fat 420. What do you think? I don't know if that's even safe. I don't know what I'll do.
What makes you think I won't touch you?
What makes you think I'm touching with this?
Good call, sure. Or an elbow. Or the chair you just had.
See what I got to deal with, everybody? I've got these guys, and they're all the same. As you can hear, everybody's getting psyched up. They're getting ready for the night. It is going to be a great night with a lot of action. If you are not down here waiting at the gate and waiting to get in the door and waiting to be a part of this, what's your problem? Like I said, Anakin Murphy, IJ Sweet, Wrestling for a Cure lightweight title on the line. You've got Rocket Pro Wrestling in here with their heavyweight title on the line with a triple threat that is just going to be phenomenal. The Dublin street fight between Sage Ramsey and Douglas O'Shea. This has been building for almost 20 years, and tonight it comes to a head. Mac Daddy Duds and Johnny Rocco face down again here tonight for the Wrestling for a Cure heavyweight title. Remember, back a couple months ago, Mayhem Unleashed sponsored the trip to Ocean Springs, Mississippi, where Mac Daddy Duds lost the title. I don't know about you guys, but I think Duds is on his way and looking for revenge. Steve says Fat 420 is at Peoria Speedway and is heading to Fairbury Thankful there is no rain. Steve's probably on his way here. At least I think he
I
is.
thought you said it was supposed to be.
Well, I know he said he's going to beat you with his walker.
Yeah,
You have it coming. Sometime we're going to see Givens is going to show up sometime, and then I'm getting kicked in the balls to fulfill one half of my challenge. The Brazilian's got to wait because of medical conditions.
Besides, of course.
Look, I'm willing to do what it takes to help raise the money for the kids. The kids are what's important, and that's what everybody forgets when you see this event. Everybody sees the event, they see a good time, they're going to come out, they're going to have a blast. But what they all forget is the reason we're all here. And the reason that we are all here is for St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital and trying to help pave the way to find a cure for this terrible and tragic disease. And anything that they find at St. Jude's that they realize could transfer over to adults, if they do. And they've made improvements, leaps and bounds. And yeah, we're only a small part of it. But Springfield, Illinois, and Wrestling for a Cure has been an influence that's helped out with that. And it's amazing what they've done over 5 years. As of last week, we were just a very, very short amount away from that $50,000 mark in 5 years, you guys. Think about it. $50,000 in 5 years. If the pandemic had not occurred last year, the 50 grand probably would have been broke then. But with the pandemic, they weren't able to be live. They live streamed it on Facebook. They did everything they could to still put on a good show. But the pandemic caught us. And that was what stopped it. So that moves the average. But if we're over 50 grand, you're talking $10,000 a year from this community, the supporters of this event, and everything that's going on. You can't beat what this town has done in 5 short years. And my challenge, my personal challenge to everybody that's given to this point, step it up next year, because there's another goal that I want to see met. And I know if that goal was met, I guarantee you, Wells and I have been friends for many, 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 many years. 20,000 in 1 year would have him in the middle of that ring, breaking down and crying like a baby. And it would just be tears of joy and happiness because of how big and how massive and how important Wrestling for a Cure has become. It is $5 to get in the gate. If you can't find $5 in your piggy bank, your car seats, Tyler's couch, then I don't know what the problem is. You have an ample opportunity to come out and be a very, very big part of something it's phenomenal. Steve said he's going to Fairbury to wrench on a late model, but he wants Tyler 100% before to shove his walker up Tyler's rear. Dude, I guess you're going to wind up with a walker up your rear.
Sounds like it.
You kind of deserve it.
Why do I deserve it?
Because you were insulting handicapped people.
No, I wasn't. I'm handicapped myself.
Now?
Yeah, I'm HIV positive. I'm handicapped.
Hey, TJ, I got an idea. I know it's not much, but if we have a booth that comes in and at the booth they use the words CFT made me do it, I will pay their ticket. That's one ticket, yes, but still.
Something to help out. So there you go.
The first person that does it.
If you come up to the main entrance and you say CFT made me do it, Keith will cover your entrance. There's the money. He will cover your ticket to get in. I think that's a pretty good giveaway. Now, some of the other things that happen with this event, obviously great food. You don't want to miss out on the food. That's always my big thing is I want to have good food where I'm going, especially for something like this. Number 2, the silent auction. There is so much stuff over there that you cannot believe. The silent auction is something to check out. It really is. I'm going to log back in on my phone again. And I'm not going to be able to hear whoever takes the phone, but I'm going to log back in on the phone. And I want you guys to, one of you guys to go over and get, I want one of you guys to head on over and get a look at what all they're giving away at the silent, or what all is being sold at the silent auction.
And that's right over there at that table there.
That's right. All right. Oh, we want the cam on. I'm going to mute the mic. Okay. So go over. Hang on. Nobody wants to look at you. As much as you want, nobody wants to look at you. I should make you wear a mask. I really should make you wear a mask because you are that hideous. All right. Go show them what's going on with the silent auction, and I'll commentate it from here. Keith is here. He's jumping in, and we're going to see what all else is going on. Silent auction. We've got just some of the best wrestling matches you've probably seen in a long time. Steve's on his way to Fairbury because he's got to go play with a car.
Definitely.
You have, this is just an ample opportunity to have probably one of the best evenings you've had in a very, very long time. And you guys, it's all going to charity. So as you see here on the other side where it's got my name up, this is some of the stuff that's up on the silent auction. So if you get here, you can get your bid in, and you have an opportunity to actually win this in the auction. There's some of the old Wrestling for a Cure shirts. And this current season, I mean, there's a bunch of good stuff there. There's I might go bid on that. Look at that. Oh, that's a good urban. Tyler's flipping me off. Man, there's a bunch of good stuff that's going on.
I almost thought we were going to lose Tyler. I thought there was supposed to be a chicken statue.
Are you having difficulty logging out of that now? Are you having troubles logging out of that now?
Yeah.
Good God. Look, go like that. Go like that. You're out.
You take the bench seat back.
All right, so now we're going to put Tyler back in the middle.
No,
Or maybe not. Like I said, if I get to see Becca Abbott, though, I'm booting both of you guys out of here so I can talk to Becca. Because, one, I haven't seen Becca since high school. And I'm excited to see Becca just for that reason.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't seen her since high school.
We will get the hell out of here.
But number two is Becca Abbott is the point of contact for Wrestling for a Cure and for St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital, and helping to build, guide the money where it needs to go. She's the big fundraising coordinator for the Central Illinois region, and is probably one of the single nicest and most phenomenal people I've ever met in my life. What are you two arguing about now?
Yeah.
Are you feeling up somebody else? We are at a live event with children.
I repressed myself. I did not. Or
You look like a Rhode Island rep from there.
kind of fucking
Pete, you might be onto something. Tyler being the middle spoon. I think he'd enjoy it too much, though.
right.
We are at a live event with children, and you can't keep your hands to yourself? Do I need to get handcuffs?
I think he might like it too much. I really think he
Do I need to get handcuffs and throw a rubber chicken outside?
Rubber chicken's a good idea, though.
Where is Sage when I need him? Sage with a chair. That's what I need right now.
I believe he's up there.
Yeah, they are having the talent meeting as we speak. So we're broadcasting while they're doing the talent meeting. It's going to be a little difficult when they start cheering and having a good time. And yeah, here's an amazing one. I'm not drinking yet.
Yeah.
About halfway through the show, though, I'll be honest. We're right across the street, you guys, from Main Gate Bar and Grill. I may sneak across the street and go grab a drink. I'm not kidding. Just because after this is said and done, and we know that it's been great, it's been a success, and everything's good, I'm looking forward to it. All right, we got guys in the ring right now doing the warm-ups. They're making sure all the ring ropes are tight. They're making sure that everything's ready to go. And again, I'll come back and say it one more time. This proves to be a phenomenal night. You've got the 5th annual Dusty Cameron Memorial Battle Royal. That is going to be insane. You never know what happens. They had a guy last year that paid for 5 different entrances and won it. Got himself entered 5 different times, and he came back to win it at the end.
Hey, that's impressive.
I mean, you know, nobody to this day has won that Battle Royal twice.
Really?
5 years, not one repeat winner.
Let's see how it goes
Tonight might be the night that we get the first 2-time winner of the Dusty Cameron Memorial Battle Royal. Unless Pete comes up here and enters, and then Pete will decimate everybody, and then Pete will win it. The only way you would win it is if there was a chicken in the middle of it, and you're fighting everybody out to get to the chicken. You come out here. This is your first live event with us. You come out here. We get everything set up, and then the next thing you do is you start feeling everybody up. That's not instinct. That's retardedness. No. I mean, what am I going to do with you? I cannot take you in public.
Hey, you're the one that brought me out in public.
I thought maybe you would realize that we were among children and family environment, and you would behave yourself. And you proved to me beyond a shadow of a doubt that I cannot trust you to behave yourself.
And you can't put him on a leash or have a collar on him because he'd like it too much.
Put him on a leash or a collar, he would, then I'd be getting arrested.
That's not what Jesse said.
Oh, whatever.
Jesse was the chicken. Susan got it.
Henrietta was the chicken.
No, Henrietta was the rooster.
You realize a rooster is a male chicken, right?
He was the one who named it.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. He's chicken gay.
Like, not only are you banging chickens, now you're trying to get gay chickens.
Apparently.
What is your fucking problem?
We have it. Are we going to have an intervention?
JD. You know what? I might have JD. If JD is here, I might have Mr. Bring the Pain come on over and just beat Tyler and beat the chicken fucking out of Tyler.
Hence another reason why I requested to move to the middle. Because
I mean, that may be what's got to happen.
I don't want to get in the way of that.
That may be what's got to happen. Is we may have to get JD over here.
This way.
No, you won't.
Hey.
I don't need you sitting on my lap either. I've got my space.
I'm not going to sit on your lap.
You're pretty damn close.
Don't look at me. I'm just fucking the chickens.
See? And his hands are far away from you, and my hands are maintained right here. I am not getting handsy, trust me.
I hope not.
No, that's him. That ain't me. That's him.
I'll tell you what, you're going to try to get handsy with me. I'm going to find a gauntlet for you. Maybe it's Jacksonville water while Tyler does the chickens. Steve may be onto something. I mean, you never know what you're going to get in Jacksonville.
Is it comparable to Flint? Or worse?
It could be worse.
Oh, wow.
I mean, in Jacksonville, you've got all sorts of stuff in the water. There's, I'm sure there's herpes. There's COVID. There's paint chips.
Probably some asbestos.
Yeah.
That's extra protein.
I think there's some rotten egg, rotten chicken eggs in there.
Rotted feces. Recycled.
Tyler's shower water.
Yeah, 420's water shower.
That 420 lives in Peoria. How is his water in the Jacksonville water
We
supply?
actually do get our water through Peoria sometimes.
Oh, well, you're fine.
Yeah.
You're completely
Some remnants of the waffle stomping. Is that what we're talking about?
Some fossilized remains.
fossilized waffle stomping up. So, I mean, we're going to see what all happens here. Right now, Wells is walking around and making sure everything's running smooth. Look, you guys, they started setting up for this event last night we all saw it when they checked in.
Yesterday afternoon, actually. We were already here.
Right. We saw it when everybody checked in. Wells looked like he hadn't seen a razor in probably 3 weeks.
Does he even know what a Razor is.
He's clean shaven now.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's
What, you don't recognize him?
Nope.
that guy right there.
What am I going to do with you, dumbass?
Time to get back in the truck and drive down the road.
Might not be a bad idea.
Again, you'd enjoy it too much.
You know what? You keep it up, and I'm going to call a friend of mine over here. Have him pick up some fireworks on the way,
Oh, shit.
and you're going to be outside celebrating.
Hey,
And I'll even make sure that he's got a way to get up. I will.
Do part of that tonight.
The kick is happening tonight. The waxing is going to have to wait until I've got the JD. I'll explain it to you later. I'm tired of explaining it, but it is a personal medical issue that I cannot get the waxing done right now.
because he's going to have to wait for his testicles to come back out before he can actually.
It's actually pretty severe, and
I was trying to make light of it.
I'm not making light of it because everybody thinks it's a big joke, and it's not.
See, I don't know anything. I don't know any of this.
Look at that.
I mean, that's mild.
Damn. That's not like
As usual,
like,
Kluge's trying to stir up trouble too.
Oh, of course.
You know,
Let's roll up.
did you were you able to go ahead and spit? Grabs and herpes. Yeah.
I was gonna say, make sure you clip that. Like that's
Tyler loves it when he gets spit on. Yeah, he's all about the spitting. He's even more about the swallowing, though. And he's really happy when he gets to gargle.
especially with that Jacksonville water.
Yeah, you never know, man. It's insane.
But yeah, I didn't.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is I can't because that's mild. Everything else is worse.
Not by like contact.
Yeah, is Jesse here tonight?
No, she's not here tonight.
Is Susan here tonight?
She's not here tonight either.
Is Summer going to be here tonight?
I got a gun.
Wait, who the fuck is Summer?
How about Sandy? You want Sandy here with you tonight?
I have a shotgun.
Not in your car, you know. You got to drive all the way back to Jacksonville to get it. Oh, God. JD, actually, we can auction off Tyler for a date to the highest bidding man. Yeah, dog food lady would be good for him. It's not a bad idea. DFL. Steve is going up to work on a late model car in Fairbury. He's got to go to the races tonight. So he just told us he's got to miss. But, yeah, I think it's a perfect thing. We could go ahead and send you into the ring with JD before everything starts, and we can auction you off to the highest bidding male.
I'm going to go home with Mac Daddy Duds. Jesus Christ.
I'm going to laugh if you go home with Mac Daddy
I ain't
Duds.
going home with Mac Daddy Duds.
I think that'd be hilarious if you went home with Mac Daddy Duds.
Oh,
Why not? I mean, maybe he'd hug you and pet you and caress you and pat you and hold you and squeeze you and name you George.
it's gonna slip my hand.
So we got IJ Sweet warming up in the ring right now. Anakin Murphy's already gotten his warm-up done. Those are going to be your high flyers of the night. That's another one I'm really excited to see, and I'm looking forward to it. That's going to be a blast.
I gotta go with Anakin on this.
You got to go with Anakin on this
Yeah,
one?
he's from Jacksonville.
Well, now that just makes me want to see Sweet win it. If you're going with Anakin Murphy, that makes me want to see Sweet win it. I mean, what do you want me to say?
And honestly, I'm going with IJ.
I'm tossed on that because
But I also haven't seen Anakin perform. So
wears rubber boots so you can't get away. I think we got a lot of the guys up in the locker room that are checking everything out now and seeing what's going on, which is great. How's it going, everybody? Oh, man. So, no, I'm ready for an action-packed night. This is going to be a blast. And, I'm not making a big deal out of the fact that we're here this time. Next time, I'll see if we can line some stuff up, But the one person I said I did want to talk to when she gets here was Becca. And like I said, a couple of reasons. One, I haven't seen her since high school. I'm looking forward to that. Number two is that I wanted to talk to her about how this event has helped St. Jude's, what people can still do to help donate and build and keep building. We got to keep moving forward and keep building it up because that's the big thing. This goes to helping out the kids. Not helping out people who like chickens. Oh, Tyler, you better behave. Because JD's on his way and he's still got those 1,000 Saturn missiles. If you do not behave,
I think I gotta go. Bye, guys.
no, you don't. You are going to sit here and take your punishment.
I'm an honest angel.
What the fuck are you talking about, Angel?
Maybe a little sadistic and stupid, but you know.
Okay, we can drop off the sadistic part of it.
Maybe a little retarded.
Drop off the little.
Very retarded.
That's better.
Okay. I'm a retarded angel.
Drop off the angel.
I'm a retarded son of a bitch.
You shouldn't talk about your mom that way. How dare you speak of your nice, kind, loving mother that way? What is your problem?
Many things. The fact that she has to put up with you.
Oh God, she almost killed me. That is the truth. She almost.
Oh, my brother's saying something about maybe next year we can coordinate with Bikers for Tatas to be the ending stop, hosting Wrestling for a Cure, and get the bikers to come in and watch. And that's not a bad idea.
That's pretty good.
That is not a bad. I may bring that up to Wells here in a little bit. That's really not a bad idea at all. Bikers for Tatas starts at the Bartonville American Legion, and they do 4 or 5 stops. But the problem is anybody who knows bikers knows when they're done riding, what time is it? It's time to crack a cold one. And I mean, as much as I think they would love coming in to support it, I don't know if it would fly. Now, here's another part with this weekend. This weekend is also the American Legion Convention downtown here in Springfield. And my family is having a reunion this weekend. Bikers for Tatas is this weekend. Wrestling for a Cure is this weekend. And the American Legion Convention is this weekend. So I've got 4 different events that I should be at. And I've got to figure out which one to go to every year.
Wouldn't it be perfect if they lined up? Like,
yeah, but they never do.
Yeah.
See, like right now, it is after the installation of the new department commander. So everybody that's downtown at the Wyndham right now is getting hammered. Going to the convention is not, it is good to get into the meeting and sit down and see what's going on and watch the politics of the American, not politics, but the structure of the American Legion and how it works. And I've been a Legionnaire for over 20 years. Here's the key. That's one side of it. The other side of that coin is you go there and you do help influence policy, but you really do go there for the hospitality rooms and just to be blasted. And I love the 3rd Division hospitality room. That it is my favorite one at there, and the incoming department commanders rooms are always a lot of fun. And the incoming department commander, oh my God. Quite a few years ago, I went to one of the last ones they did in Peoria. And it was when, oh God, what was Henry's last name? I can't remember, but former Marine, he was from the Creve Corps American Legion.
No such thing as a former Marine, you know that.
Yeah, there is. You'd say former, not ex. Former is fine. He's former Marine. And we spent the entire time, our whole division spent the entire time in his hospitality room. Nobody left sober.
Sounds like a good time.
Nobody.
Especially with a bunch of Marines.
Oh, God. Well, Marines, Army, Navy, Air Scouts. I mean, everybody was there. A good friend of my dad's used to brew his own moonshine, and he was in there. And he starts handing out these shot glasses. Here you go, here you go. Be happy for Henry. Henry's getting installed. Here you go. And Henry is the only department commander in Illinois state history that passed away in office. But I mean, Henry Gaza. And yeah, here, you know. And nobody knows what's in these shot glasses that this guy's handing out, right?
Right.
Till we all take shots. They're like,
You know, decrease a car engine or kill a few brain cells.
it was really good at taking chrome off or taking rust off of a chrome bumper.
Wow, maybe that's what's wrong with that. That's what's insurance here. I thought it was Kool-Aid.
Wouldn't surprise me with
I thought it
you.
was Kool-Aid.
It would not surprise me.
Maybe that's what damaged something up there that said that.
Maybe what's damaging you is what's that? Maybe what's damaging you is that retarded piece of cloth you're wearing on your head.
Hey, you're outnumbered.
Yeah, I get it. You are outnumbered on your own show.
No, I don't give a shit.
See, why do you gotta talk shit like that?
Why do you gotta bring up the dirty shit? Can we talk about something cleaner like politics?
Politics.
You know, I've always called Springfield the Mason-Dixon line of baseball.
It kind of is, yeah.
Well, I'm a North End.
See, and I've grown up in Springfield, and I've always been a Cardinals fan. And I've had plenty of friends, and still have plenty of friends. I mean, yourself included, that are Cubs fans. I don't talk shit to y'all except we're just fucking around. But it's all in good fun.
Well, and I mean, that's just, if you look at the different baseball rivalries over the years,
Yeah.
you want to see a rivalry that goes to fisticuffs?
Oh yeah.
Yankees, Red Sox.
Oh,
Hands
absolutely.
down. Hands
That one, I don't care. It don't matter who wins, who loses. There's a fight after every one of those.
Oh yeah.
Cubs, Cardinals, yeah, we end up being friends after it. But man,
Because
during the game,
once that final pitch has been thrown
and the
and
Cubs
the game's
win.
over,
No, not
and
always.
the game, I'm saying, then the game's over, regardless of who's winning. We look at each other and go, "Hey, you want to grab a beer?"
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Hey,
And that's how it goes.
look back to the '98 season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to look back.
No, I watched a documentary on that actually.
Horrible season.
Well, I mean, hey, we had the two best home run hitters in baseball history.
We had Sammy Sosa and Mark McGwire, and they were
70
right
and
there
66.
facing each other all day.
And the fact that we had the best baseball cities in all of Major League Baseball,
Right.
same division, and two players from either one of those teams going head to head. There was so much support from both sides, regardless of who was.
Well, look at the home
Yeah.
run derby during the All-Star break.
Oh yeah.
But still a horrible year for my Cubs.
Right there.
I was okay with that year.
You got an empty pocket?
I am broken from Jacksonville.
I got to pee. Open your pocket.
Okay, there you go.
Dude, I am definitely.
Automatically,
You
no,
got-
get away from me.
I say you got a
You're the
cup.
one-
You got a cup right there. That's,
I can't unzip and just go right here.
you have no experience.
Hey, you're
I
the
know.
one who
No, I can do it, but I mean, there's kids in the room. There's kids in the
You're
room.
not wrong.
Oh, okay, I see one.
You know,
I say-
there is a girl that there's a lady,
doesn't want to scare
Nikki
off.
Blaser, I think her name is, comedian that's on a lot of the roasts. She says very pointedly that she loves going on dates in public because it keeps men from pulling out their penis.
Hey, that's. But then again, there's a lot of.
And then they go
Guys
like,
would just be
then
like,
you get
well,
the whole,
look.
oh, come back to my place. And she goes, no, let's go to the makeout point. Where's that at? The playground at the school.
And if they don't see that as a trap, they deserve.
Oh,
to
yeah,
get
exactly. If
fucked.
you can't see that as a trap, you're as dumb as Tyler.
So there was perfect time for
You
the
know better.
perfect time for the clip from Star Wars of
Yeah.
Black Bar. That's a trap.
Oh, my God. So we've got everybody starting to make their way back downstairs. So you're getting prepared for the evening.
Yep.
Like I said, it's going to be a wild one. So you guys, Illinois building at the Illinois State Fairgrounds. You go past the Illinois building when you come into main gate, turn left into Happy Hollow, pull into that parking lot and park down there. Walk back up to the main entrance of the Illinois building. It is $5. If you cannot find $5 to make your way in here and see one of the best independent wrestling cards that's been put together in the last 15 years, I'm sorry, you are more broke than Tyler's anus.
Like we said, like I said earlier, first person who uses the code CFT made me do it. I've got you covered.
Free admission if you say CFT made me do it.
The first person who used it.
First one I hear CFT made me do it, I'm going to say, what did he make you do?
Exactly, that's the point. That is the 100% the point. Because I will have that over there whenever that comes through, and we will have them on camera. What do you think? Sound like a good idea?
Maybe, maybe not. I mean, like I said, we're going to run about another 20 minutes because then we got to break this down, get everything hauled back outside and put away, and be ready for the show. And I've got to go pay for my ticket yet.
You can't use that code.
Hey, CFT made me do it.
No, I just said you can't use that code.
But yeah, I've got to get everything. We got to get everything broke down.
You can't use it either.
CFT's copyrighted by me.
No, it's not. It's copyrighted by me.
Okay, so
I own your name.
Gave it to you.
Just like I own your Scatman name too.
Scatman's retired.
I know it is.
I don't do the copyright on that shit. We need to find a new Scatman. Scatman 2. Scatman Deuce.
Not me.
Do you know how retarded that sounds?
Very retarded.
I mean, do you really realize how retarded that sounds? You're talking about somebody who likes to play with fecal matter, calling him Scatman 2.
You should just be CFT, aka
The artist formerly known as Scatman.
Don't even start
CFT.
calling yourself an artist. I heard that commercial you played.
Hey, that commercial
You
was
should be
so.
you should be ashamed. You should be ashamed of that commercial.
I am ashamed. That's why I put it out.
I was ashamed of you for that.
I have to live with that shame daily. You guys get to go back to your lives. I still got to prep and get ready for the next show. I have to live with that shame daily.
Could be worse. You could have this face.
He's got a point.
Yeah, nobody wants
Nobody
anything
wants
that
this
ugly.
face. Nobody.
First you want this thing.
No, I don't want that face either.
I look like I gave a microwave a blowjob while I was trying to heat up some fucking ravioli
More like
Chernobyl.
at Chernobyl.
Yeah.
While drinking a bottle of nice mineral water from Fukushima.
Wow.
Oh, see, I thought it was cola made out of slugs.
That's dessert.
Ah,
Yeah.
Wow. Talk about the visual that comes from that alone.
You get
nobody wants any visual of anything that comes out of his mouth. Nobody. So obviously, this is an insane busy weekend. You know, like I said, with everything going on in Springfield, it's amazing. And this is, again, another sign of everybody take a look. We're here. We're live. We are on location. There is so much to do in this city. And you're missing out if you're not out and being a part of it. You really, it is so amazing to me how people don't realize that we have so much going on. 2 weeks ago, we were at a Sliders game. Today, we're at Wrestling for a Cure. Coming up in a couple of months, we're going to be over at a Junior Blues game. We have got so many things going on in this city. It's unbelievable. So if you're not making it out, you're not supporting what the city has. You have no reason to complain when we start losing stuff in the city to do. Because if the support is not there, they're not going to continue.
Speaking of support, what better way to come out and support the city and support a great cause that we're doing today?
Exactly. You have an opportunity right now, Central Illinois.
Double duty.
And look, I mean, look at Peoria. Let's take Peoria as an example. Peoria still has a few things to do in town. Once a year, you get the Heart of Illinois Fair.
You're going to be at the fair?
I'm planning on it, but I don't know if we're going to be broadcasting live from the fair. But I'm planning on it. I'm planning on being down here with my kids, actually.
I'm going to bring it down here to Susan. So.
Tyler's going to bring at least 3 of his chickens.
They'll already be here.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're competing this year?
Who's competing?
Oh, Jesus. Steve, you sure you want to go to Fairbury? I mean, you can get your shot right now. He's right there.
3 minutes at the door.
You've got the perfect chance to get him.
Any of the viewers.
But, going back to what I was saying, you look at Peoria, you've got the Heart of Illinois Fair, you've got the Peoria Speedway, you've got about 4 different strip bars.
Wow, they got 4 in Peoria?
4 or 6.
Wow, we didn't
I don't even count that as a bar.
Yeah, that's true. They don't say yeah. They don't have any.
All 4 or 5 of them in Peoria are totally nude, and they serve alcohol.
Yeah, that's it.
I think I need to move to Peoria.
Believe me, it gets old really
That sounds like something I would say. Why would you do that?
You're infecting me in some way.
Oh, great, they're inflecting each other, everybody.
I can't move either direction. If I move too close to him, apparently I'm like invading his space. If I move too close to you, you're gonna try to fuck me.
What's up?
What up, Gibbons? Gibbons is getting his water in. Oh, hi.
How y'all doing down there?
Oh, I guess we're getting the show done.
Huh?
I guess we're getting the show done.
Oh, apparently Peoria Chiefs at Dozer Park.
Yep, you got the Peoria Chiefs at Dozer Park. You can go to that, but there's not much in Peoria. Drive 70 miles south. Come to Springfield. You've got wrestling events every weekend. You've got baseball games that are going on with Springfield Sliders. You've got the Junior Blues. You've got one of the most full contact sports that's ever available. You can go to the State House and watch them negotiate in Congress.
As well as a lot of like historical sites in here.
You've got the Lincoln sites. You've got multiple different bars. You can go to Deja Vu and not drink. There's 14 different radio stations in town that always have something going on.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
There is so much that's always happening in Springfield. It doesn't matter. You can get cruise-ins. You can get car shows. There's always something happening in this town. But as people are drawing back into their homes and they're drawing back, the pandemic did not help. And people are pulling away from stuff like this. We're seeing the decrease. And we're seeing a decrease in the revenue to keep it going. So when people say, oh, I don't have something to do in my town, you need to look around and open your eyes.
Expand your radar of what you consider to be your town.
Now, do we have as much going on in Springfield now as we did in, say, 2003 or 4? No. We don't have the concerts like we used to. We don't have a lot of things going on like we used to. But you know what? 4th of July weekend, we still had Rock the Dock.
I wasn't in town for that, but I heard
4th of July weekend, we had a Springfield Sliders game where we had the party box. 4th of July weekend, we still had multiple different fireworks displays all over the place. Now here we are 2 weeks later. Tonight, Wrestling for a Cure, Season 5, Redemption. Tomorrow, it's a doubleheader Sliders game, but afterwards, it's Take Me Out to the Brawl game, PWA live at Robin Roberts Stadium. You have so much that's going on in this city. It's unreal. And the people who complain that there's nothing to do in the city, they're the ones that never leave their houses. So you've got to get out and see what your city has to offer. I'm not saying that Peoria has nothing to offer, but please don't take it that way. Peoria does have some things to offer. However, Peoria is not where it was at, again, 15, 20 years ago. I will say that Champaign has nothing to offer. There is nothing going on in Champaign.
Like when you caught that. Does anybody else want tacos right now?
No.
I kind of want tacos.
Yeah, I kind of want tacos.
I'm kind of hungry.
The picture you grabbed of him actually kind of looked like a Sasquatch.
You guys look at an abnormally large man with a taco on his head and decide that you want a taco.
I said the tacos. I don't want the abnormally large man attached to the taco. I just want the fucking taco.
But you looked at an abnormally large man and decided that you want
I didn't see the abnormally large man. I saw the taco.
That's what I saw.
I saw the tacos. I saw that the taco was attached to it at one lady man and said, I don't want a taco. Not that kind of taco.
See his shirt says TWO taco.
I didn't even see the shirt. I just saw the tacos. I don't
That's
fucking there, you guys. Hey, I eat like a hobbit, okay? So
That don't surprise me.
It's smell like one too.
No, you smell like
I smell like chickens. You're right.
yeah. I was gonna say, if I'm a hobbit, then I'm like one of the tallest ones that ever exist.
Andre the Giant of the Hobbits.
Pretty much.
Oh my God.
I am not going to be called something like that, but that works.
All right, everybody. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up for us. Wrestling for a Cure, Season 5, Redemption, Illinois Fairgrounds, Illinois Building, $5 entry fee. If you are not doing anything, get down here and help us get to the road to 50,000 and beat that $50,000 mark. The chicken fucker, Keith, I'm TJ Miner. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. We hope to see you down here. This has been your special edition Saturday night Mayhem Unleashed. Have a good night. If you're out on Bikers for Tatas, ride safe. If you're down at the American Legion Convention, avoid stairs. And if you're coming down here, we will see you here. Good night, everybody, and we'll see you tomorrow night.
Good night, everyone.